It is 1942, and the U-boat war that has been raging in the North Atlantic has spilled into the Gulf of St. Lawrence and onto the river itself. For 3 years, submarines dispatched by German Admiral Karl Dönitz have been attacking the high seas convoys that are the lifeline of the war effort overseas. Now, with America in the war, the underwater killers are seizing on new opportunities to attack ill-defended shipping all along the eastern seaboard into the Caribbean. Their prey includes transports sailing down the St. Lawrence and out to the coast from Montreal and Quebec City. A world war has come to Canada's doorstep, and for the first time since the War of 1812, lives are lost to hostile action in Canadian waters. During the course of 3 shipping seasons, U-boats sink 23 merchant ships and 4 Navy vessels in Gulf and river waters. Several more transports go down off Newfoundland's Bell Island, and the ferry Caribou is sunk in the Cabot Strait. Hundreds of merchant seamen, naval personnel, and innocent civilians die, many within sight of towns and villages along Quebec's Gaspé Peninsula and along the coasts of Newfoundland and Labrador. Most of the action takes place in 1942. The defense of Canada's coastal waters has been a secondary consideration, and despite high-level warnings that enemy subs would soon be operating close to Canadian shores, inland shipping is ripe for the picking. Most measures are land-based. The bulk of Canada's seagoing effort is concentrated on the notorious North Atlantic Run, where Dönitz's wolf packs, some as large as 20 U-boats, are threatening Britain's very survival. In a pair of swift blows in May 1942, Captain Lieutenant Carl Thurman, aboard U-553, sinks 2 merchant ships at the mouth of the St. Lawrence River. Thurman's handiwork unleashes a political firestorm in Ottawa. Where was your Navy when all this was happening? Opposition MPs demand of the government. Prime Minister Mackenzie King doesn't pull any punches. He predicts the worst is yet to come, and it does. Weeks later, the ace of the St. Lawrence, Captain Lieutenant Paul Hartwig, in U-517, sinks 9 ships in and around the Gulf, taking dozens of lives and leaving behind a trail of wrecks, oil slicks, and debris. As summer turns to fall, the war's boldest assault on Canadian waters is in full swing. U-165 sinks HMCS Raccoon, an armed yacht, killing all 37 aboard. Seeking targets of opportunity, U-boats move into Conception Bay, Newfoundland, where transports sit at the anchorage off Bell Island, laden with iron ore from the local mines. In September and November, they sink 5 ships, taking dozens more lives. In October, Captain Lieutenant Ulrich Graf, in U-69, sinks the ferry SS Caribou in the Cabot Strait, taking 137 lives, including those of women and children. Partial closures of Gulf shipping limit opportunities for U-boat attacks through 1943. More Gulf ships go down to German torpedoes in late 1944. No German subs are destroyed in the 3-year battle, but 12 of the 17 that ventured into the estuary are eventually destroyed elsewhere, costing the lives of 526 of 620 U-boat crew. As overall U-boat losses mount, Dönitz decides his resources are better spent chasing the big convoys on the open sea. He withdraws his boats from the Gulf. The Battle of the St. Lawrence is over.